stadium has been completed, phase one of it, which actually took up about 807 million. It had stalled before, but now it is complete. The phase two of this project now remains is the access passes as well as roofing on the terraces. That is almost complete, and it is estimated it will cost about 790 million. One of the other areas that has seen huge investments in this county, courtesy of hosting the celebrations, is the road sector that has seen now Matulo airstrip get a new runway. The rehabilitation of the airstrip has cost about 139 million, and that included fencing as well. And we have seen that the roads in this area have received a total upgrade of about 21 kilometers of road, and the residents say this is actually significant infrastructural development that has, occurred courtesy of the Madaraka Day celebrations. The mood here in the city is that people are excited. Residents have come out in their numbers, even as the final preparations are ongoing. They are here seated looking, at the people who are rehearsing, and as they wait to host the country, commemorate its 61st Madaraka Day celebrations. We will be coming to you live and trust TV 47 to give you an in-depth coverage of what is happening as we commemorate 61 years of self-independence. But for now, back to you in studio, Linda.
All right, well put right there, Sheila Chelagat. Indeed, we'll be looking forward to get more updates from that. And I can see it's all sunny and looking glorious. And therefore, I'm sure it's going to be a session like no other, even as Kenyans await to hear the president speak largely on the question of food security in the country. Away from it, there was a standstill at the Starehe constituency during the UDA party elections after two rival factions, that of Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja, now of course that of Embakasi North, James Gakuya, clashed. Chaos erupted after Gakuya supporters claimed that the voters' register was tampered with and that many non-delegates were brought to vote for Sakaja.
Nataka kusema mambo matatu. Ya kwanza, Sakaja lazima itikie ya kwamba chairman wa Nairobi County is James Mwangi Gakuya, because numbers don't lie. Yes. Number two, nyinyi watu wa media, if you review that clip ya wale watu walikuwa kwa laini wakivote, most of them are police officers in civilian. Na nataka mwende muangalie hiyo clip. Half of the other number ni inspectorate officers wamevaa civilian. Wakifika pale kwa desk, wako na ID number wameandika kwa mkono hapa. True. So kazi yao ni kusoma ID kwa mkono, wakitype kwa gari.
Mheshimiwa Hinya, mimi ndio MCA wa Pangani na mimi ndio nilikuwa nataka kiti ya chairmanship ya UDA Starehe. Na leo kunakuwa na vurugu. And I want to speak to the governor of Nairobi, Sakaja. Sakaja ni rafiki yangu. Wacha the process of election iendelee. Vile ulichaguliwa na raia. Na sisi tuko tunachaguliwa na delegates.
Tumeona hapa uchaguzi imefurua na timu ya Sakaja. Na tunasikia hofu sana kama sisi watu walemavu kama uchaguzi itakuwa inaendelea namna hii. Sakaja mwenyewe unaona kwanza hata ofisi yake hakuna mtu disabled. So hiyo ni kusema hana heshima na kila mtu. So na tunaomba, unaona viti zimevunjwa huko na kila mtu. So hebu jiulize kama sisi watu walemavu tutafanya uchaguzi namna hii ama tutaendeleaje? Unaona watu wake walikuwa wamefika hapa mapema. Umeona wakirusha maviti. So tunajiulizaje sisi walemavu hatuna haki?
And such is politics. Now, the nationwide clinical officers strike enters its 61st day, with the medics calling out on the Council of Governors for failing to heed to their demands. Kuku further claims that their demand to have clinical officers employed on permanent and pensionable terms, plus a comprehensive medical cover, is the bare minimum that they can take, of course, if they have to consider calling off the 2 months long strike. We'll be bringing you that story later on, but we have so much as well. Remember, this strike goes on for quite a long time. It began with the KMPDU strike, of course, going to the clinical officers. Theirs persists, but then the government says that they plan to address. Away from it, transport activities in Beirut town were paralyzed following protests by Matatu stakeholders accusing the county government for interfering with the elections held last week, that is on Friday. The passengers were forced to seek alternative means to different destinations. North Imenti Member of Parliament Abdul Rahim was equally forced to intervene on the matter.
Ilinibidi nizungumza na viongozi wa matatu, nikawaomba kwamba wasitishe hii mgomo ndio tujue chanzo ya mgomo ni nini. Wamenieleza vitu 2-3 na pia nimeongea na ofisi ya governor na nimesikia kwamba wameitana wote, watakuwa na mkutano na governor Alhamisi hiyo ingine. So nimewaambia wavunje hiyo mgomo ya leo, waache watu wafanye kazi. Na unajua pali nyingi abiria wamepoteza wakati wanakuja kufanya kazi, na leo ni siku ya Jumaa ikiwa show pamoja na siku ya soko. So wameniitikia wale wa mgomo. Nimeongea na chairman wa Menya Paul na amezungumza na wengine, so at least kwa saa hii mgomo imevunjwa, wamesitisha. Ningeomba kama ni group yote mbili zikutane, kama ni wanataka kukutana na governor wakutane, wamalize hiyo mambo ya mzozo. Hatutaki vita ya matatu hapa town.
Right, from that beat, we take a quick short break. We still have so much lined up for you after that.
Kila kiongozi ana hadithi yake ya kipekee.
Wazazi wangu walikuwa bit strict kwa sababu mamangu mwenyewe, mimi kutoka kuzaliwa sijailala nje.
The white small one, huyo ana sniff gunpowder na risasi na bomb. Alafu huyo mwingine ni ridgeback, ana sniff simba.
Even the employees knows that, so when in the boardroom is the chairman, the CEO. And the rest of
what point are you a wife?
The minute you get to that inside that door, you become now the wife.
Na kila maamuzi wanayoyafanya hufichua mengi kuhusu utu wao na uongozi wao.
We see God blessing us, and we now realize the power of giving also has to be rewarded back.
Kupitia kipindi Mfahamu Kiongozi, tunakuletea mahojiano ya kusisimua na uchambuzi wa kina kuhusu viongozi wetu.
Pick your core business as the bigger stones. Put them in your diary first. Give priority the bigger things.
Usikose kila Alhamis saa 1:30 jioni.
Welcome back to TV47's News Now. To more news on the nationwide clinical officers strike enters its 61st day, with the medics calling out the Council of Governors for failing to heed to their demands. Kuko further claims that their demands do not have clinical officers employed on permanent and pensionable terms, plus a comprehensive medical cover is the bare minimum they can take if they have to consider calling off the 2-month-long strike.
Cannot be working.
I am dead serious. Wale watu ambao mlichagua Mmeamua watoto wenyu watawaweka katika ile kazi tunaita slavery.
This 61st day of our strike, we are relaunching the strike anew. There is some level of minimum services that were being provided. But as of today and as from today, there is no clinic officer who is going to attend to any patient in any hospital. And from Wednesday next week, if they are not going to finalize the return to work agreement as directed by court, we will also withdraw our officers from Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital.
Naomba na tunawaambia Council of Governors ama baraza ya magavana kwamba mutoke usingizini na mujue kwamba tunayoomba ni haki. Wale watu wa UHC wamezungumza ni haki, hawawezi tenda kazi sawa na wakapewa ajira tofauti.
We cannot be working in the same facility with a person who is earning double, but you are doing the same job. When the timetable is out, the hours are the same. Number two is the issue of we've been on contract and our contract elapsed, and most of us are outside our facilities for almost a week now. We have no communication. We don't know what to do. Remember, we are the ones who are being put on contract during the COVID-19, so that those staff who are 58 years by then could work from home. So we risked our lives. We lost most of us. We were 8,571. Now we are less because some of them were succumbed to COVID-19. So we are asking the government if there was money to confirm the teachers who are in internship for 2 years, why not UHC who have been there for 4 years?
And with hours before President William Ruto leads the nation in marking the 62nd Madaraka Day this Saturday in Bungoma County, elders drawn from Rift Valley region are calling on the head of state to address the current state of the economy and national unity on the wake of wrangles and sibling rivalry that has been witnessed within the UDA party. The chair of the Elders Forum, Benjamin Kitur, has expressed his concerns over the spate, saying that war of words has negatively impacted the county's growth and would adversely hamper the delivery of services by the incumbent government.
Across our continent, I am confident that after this ceremony, the commissioning officers from Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, and Tanzania will return to their countries properly equipped with first-class training from this premier military institution. The allied countries represented by cadets in different cohorts within the academy include Egypt, Burkina Faso, Malawi, Mozambique, and Sierra Leone. More importantly, I am confident that the friendship established amongst yourselves will contribute to strengthening our bilateral ties and accelerating Pan-African unity and integration. The diversity of the cadets enrolled in this academy affirms my confidence in our bonds and our collective capacity to respond effectively to present, emerging, regional, and global security challenges.
Now, away from that, it is a sigh of relief for hundreds of residents in Mutukainio, Kuresoi North, an area that has been ravaged by water shortage, occasioning a low level of school attendance and development after boreholes were commissioned. That is at Mkutano Secondary School, as Chichi Josephine now tells us.
In Mutukainio, Kuresoi North, a larger population, including school-going students, have for a long time lived a stressful life in terms of access to reliable supply of clean water.
Sasa tulikuwa na shida ya kutoka hapa, wanafunzi wetu walikuwa na shida ya maji sana. Walikuwa wanatoka hapa, wanaenda 1 kilomita kuanzia shule, alafu wapate maji mazuri ya kukunywa.
Maji ambayo watoto walikuwa natumia kuendea kwa mto ilikuwa maji chafu sana. Hata kama ungeona ilikuwa kama maji ya sewage.
It is a sigh of relief for the community and specifically Mutukainio Secondary School students after receiving a solar-powered borehole of 250 meters depth with 2 tanks of 10,000 liters capacity each from the NGCDF board.
Sasa ni kama ukombozi ya nchi, sasa tulipata uhuru. Sasa Kuresoi North sasa tumepata uhuru kutoka kwa Mheshimiwa Alfred Mutai.
Na siku ya leo tunafurahia kwamba tumeweza kupata maji safi na imeweza kusaidia shule pia primary na secondary, na nimeona pia wameweza kuwa na ukarimu ya kusaidia hadi wakazi wa eneo hili kupitia mfereji yenye imetokea pale kwa barabara.
Students here say they had to contend with walking 4 kilometers in search of water not so clean and has been putting their health at risk.
Mimi ni mwanafunzi wa Motokani. Hii shule tulikuwa na ukosefu wa maji sana. Tulikuwa tunaenda almost 1 kilometer from hapa hadi mahali maji ilikuwa, sasa ndio tulikuwa tunaendea maji.
And GCDF Chief Executive Officer Yusuf Mbono, as he commissioned the project, noted that the 8 million project will create a conducive learning environment for the students, hence increase the academic performance.
And this is a project that is costed us about 8 million Kenya shillings. Through this water project, we're going to improve the hygiene of the school. We're going to be able to promote operation of the school from all the requirements of water, from the kitchen and the dining halls support, the sanitation requirements.
Na tunajua maneno ya practicals ya shule inahitaji what we call clean water. Ndio hawa wanafunzi waweze kupata results ambayo wanatafuta. Kinyume na vile hapo awali, mahali ambapo unaweza endea tayari maji niko na minerali ambapo wanaweza pata results tofauti.
Chichi, Josephine, TV 47.
All right, and it is now time that we shift gears, get to know what is in the world of sports. And of course, the sports team has prepared so much for you, and they continue to prepare some more. But we start off with this one. KCB RFC will resume action this weekend during the Enterprise Cup semi-finals against Kenya Harlequin at the KCB Sports Club Ruaraka, as the Katis Alango-led team that is searches for a 6th Enterprise Cup title. The Bankers trounced Catholic University of East Africa Quare 70-3 in the pre-quarterfinals and saw off Northern Suburbs 65-7 in the quarters before the competition took a brief break to pave the way for the Rugby Super Series that came to an end last week at the RFUA grounds. And of course, KCB, who have won the Enterprise Cup in 2004, 2007, 2014, 15, 2015, 2016 and 2016-2017 will be banking on centre play Bob Mutahi, Levi Amunga, Brian Wahinya youngsters Emmanuel Opondo and Michael Wamalwa to propel the team to another title.
It's going to be a grueling match. I mean, some players have been with the Super Series side. Others have not been since it's been a while back for our last game. So yeah, it's going to be taxing on the players and taxing on the game. Yes, we are. We're one game at a time as usual. If we can go through, God willing, go through Queens, then we get the finals. I think just we have to regain our momentum because we've been. I mean, like I said, some of the team members were playing in the Super Series, and for the rest, now we have to regain momentum now going into the semi-final.
How on the team?
I mean, it's always a positive having them around, but yeah, I think we have equal personnel to step into their shoes. Yes, we have the sharpness, we have the hunger. We are looking forward to the game on Saturday, and yeah, the boys are going to give their best foot forward. One game at a time. As usual, I'm not discounting Queens. Queens are also a quality outfit, and yeah, we have to get through that first. Then we think about whoever we meet in the final.
And over 54 cars underwent scrutineering today in Torosay, Kajiado County ahead of the 2024 Rhino Charge. The 4x4 motorsport race zooms off tomorrow with Mark Glenn seeking to defend his title. Our sports reporter Tony Kwalanda is in Torosay and has the latest from the car inspection exercise. Tony, to you.
I am here at the scrutineering section of the 2024 Rhino Charge in Torosay, Kajiado County. And teams, of course, right now their cars are undergoing inspection just to see whether they are complying all the rules. Of course, for the benefit of my viewer, tell us your name, the team you represent, because I'm speaking to the team leader of Zambarau Hills on Wheels.
Yeah, my name is Agnes Wangi. Thank you for following us all the way from Nairobi, and you're very welcome here.
Thank you.
So I'm here with my fellow teammates, ladies. It's an all-ladies team,
Yes.
Team Zambarau. 6 ladies, and we are car number 50.
Yes.
Oh, this puts the other way on.
But
car
on
number
the
50.
on the TV,
Yes.
there's C50.
Yeah, there's C50. Yeah,
Yes. And of course, you've tested this before you came. Of course, last time you were with us in the interview studio, you're ready for
Yes,
tomorrow.
we are
Tomorrow,
ready.
you're ready.
We are ready.
You've seen the terrain. I'm sure it's a challenging one.
Not so challenging, or maybe challenging, but yes, we're ready to do the terrain.
But it's very important because you are supporting the conservation and the protection of the water tower, the water catchment areas in Kenya.
Yes. Like here, by the way, I mean, you can see how dry it is. Yes. You can see when people clear forest a lot, of course, it's a challenge to water. Yes. So we're here to contribute to that. Towards the conservation efforts. Yes.
Asante sana. That is Agnes, of course, the team leader and the team driver of Zambarau, car number 50. All the best tomorrow.
Asante
I will
sana.
be vouching for you, and I'll be there. Remember, I'll be in the bush with all these things.
Just wear boots and we are good to
I
go.
am set.
Yes,
I
you're
cannot
ready,
even wait.
you're ready to go.
Yes.
So, in the hat.
I'm ready. I have several of these.
Yes.
Asante sana. So see you tomorrow. Get some rest.
All
And then
right.
work out your best.
Sawa.
Asante sana. As you
All
can see
right.
clearly here, we are at the Rhino Charge. The inspection. Yeah, that's the car right there. Clearly ready, set just behind where I was actually doing this particular interview or particular this show. So indeed, let's of course come. But if you're not here by 6 p.m. today, don't come.
Don't come.
Just wait for me. I will give you the results on TV 47. So from me here in Torosay, Kajiado County, I will be giving you every detail today, tomorrow, and